Dropped 14 points tonight. Big win over Boston University. How good has it been to get back out on the court and play with these guys?
Man, it feels amazing. Not being able to play last year really took a toll on me, and I stayed patient, waited for my time to shine, watched the other guys, do what they did last year, and I just wanted to get out there. And once I got out there, I was ready to show what I could do, play team basketball, and get the win today.
You guys dropped a tough one on Wednesday, but you bounced back in a big way tonight. What do you think the biggest difference was between the two games?
Well, we were a lot more hungry for a win this time because we knew we were gonna win this game. Because last game we should have won, but we made some small upsets and stuff like that. But this game, like, we were really locked in practice because it was just the game was on Wednesday and we came back on Friday, one practice to really fix up everything.
Coach Lavin talked about this team's potential. How good can this group of guys be as they learn and grow together?
Oh, this team's potential could be huge. Like, the way we move the ball, the way we talk to each other, the way we eat together about breakfast and everything, we're all connected. And if we could get really, really connected by conference play, I think that we could really change a big difference here.
Last one for you, Kjay Bradley Jr. 24 points in the opener, 28 tonight. How special has he been for you guys?
Oh, KJ, oh man, he's going to get buckets, man. I already knew he could really do that, and he showed out to everybody what he could do. And you gotta watch out for that guy.
Awesome. Thank you. First two games at D1 level, you dropped 24 points in the opener, 28 tonight. What has it been like to play on this big stage for you?
It's fun. It's amazing. I couldn't ask for anything better. So.
What's been working for you, scoring so many points? What's allowed you to be so productive for your team?
My team. We got so many options. The floor is just open for me. Like, it's not really much you could do with us.
What do you think the biggest difference was from the opener to tonight? You guys bounced back after taking a tough loss and really get a good win tonight.
Biggest difference, we really didn't play a good team yet. We lost and it woke us up. So.
Coach Lavin in the locker room talked about this team's potential. How good can this group of guys be as you guys grow together and learn how to play as a team?
We could be pretty good. That's all I'm gonna say for now. So.
Got Portland State coming up next. Another tough matchup on Tuesday. What do you guys want to take from tonight going into that next one?
Nothing. I don't want to take nothing. It's a new game, new team. Come out and kill the same way.
Coach, team bounces back, earns a big win tonight over Boston. Your overall thoughts on the game?
Well, pleased coming off a heartbreaking loss the other night to Ryder with our response. And I credit our staff, the assistant coaches, in their preparation for playing BU. But also our players in accepting the constructive criticism and understanding the areas we need to improve upon, and then going out and executing that game plan. It's one thing to have a game plan, but if you don't execute it, which our team did, then you're not going to be successful. So, and a quick turnaround, it's easier said than done to bounce back. And so impressed with the maturity. We've got so many young players and players that are really in their first year because they redshirted as freshmen. And so that was the mindset of a reset coming off a loss that I was impressed with. And then we shared the ball, 15 assists. Our defensive numbers were impressive. I think we held them to 31% from the field and 26 or 27% from the three-point line. And they shoot the ball well from the three, so coming in, that was our concern. And obviously there were some outstanding individual performances. Kjay Bradley was special in terms of his shot making and play making. The 7 assists combined with the 28 points was an impressive, performance, given it's only his second game, and that he's coming off a stress fracture where he missed 3 months of practice time. Santiago with the double-double was really impressive, and David Simon hit some big threes. There were some quiet contributions as well with Dragos. His energy, I think his defense disrupted what BU was trying to do. And Keon Kenzie, I think defensively as well, was impressive. Joey Chama came in, hit a big shot in the first half, a little shot in the arm against their zone defense. So the 11 turnovers would be another aspect. That's elite. And not that Boston U presses a lot or traps a lot, but still with the pace that we play at, to be efficient, 10 or 11 turnovers is a good number for us.
Kjay Bradley, 24 points in the opener, 28 tonight. What kind of energy has he brought to your squad?
He's a unique player because of his feel for the game. He can set the table for teammates, which we've seen, but he's also a player that has dynamic scoring ability. And he's a player that can score points in a variety of ways. Off the bounce, some acrobatic moves, step back jumpers, the ability to torch the nets from long range as well, get to the mid-range game for pull-ups. He can play make and shot make, and he's doing exactly what we needed given what we lost from a season ago. So really eager to see his development continue given that he's missed so much practice time.
David Simon, we saw the flashes last year, but how good has it been to see him back on the court and really contributing?
He's eager to learn, and he's unique because for a player his size, he's got terrific versatility and a skill set that's dynamic. He can help at the defensive end of the floor with his block shots and rebounding, but offensively, he's comfortable on the perimeter, knocking down shots. He can put it on the floor and drive. There's times he's got to focus when he maneuvers off the bounce to be under control. And a lot of our players still have to work on that. We want them to be aggressive, but they have to maneuver in a way where they've got body control and can make good choices, whether it's to keep the ball or to pass the ball. But David has a very bright future. He's going to only get better because he's eager to learn.
You've spoken about this team's potential. Is there an element of thinking this team could continue to develop and get better as the season goes on?
Yeah, we actually just hit on that subject, that it's so important that we come to practice each day with the right mindset to get better, because the development over the course of the season will determine how successful we are. And I think this is a group that can continue to get better, both defensively and offensively. And keep in mind, we're not even close to being at full strength. We've got a MASH unit, an infirmary here at USD with the number of players with a number of injuries. So that's, again, the good news, as the players that were out that have returned get in better shape and condition and gain some confidence and rhythm through practices, and the players that are currently out that at some point will come back. So there is going to be a depth, not only on the front line with our size and length, but across the board, we're going to have just better team depth. And the practices will be more competitive when we're at full strength. And that's really where you improve as a team, is during your rehearsals each day on the practice floor.
My last one for you, Coach. Portland State, the homestand continues against them. What do you know about the Vikings?
We've been so focused on the bounce back, but I know they're well coached. They played us a tough game a year ago, and a lot of respect for their basketball program. And so we'll now turn our energies, towards preparing for them.
Thank you, Coach.